think that was the main key for me this year. You know, my role was a little different this year, kind of more of a 3 and D role. So I think, you know, I fit into it pretty well. And I think overall it was a solid season for myself.
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned that your role this year was a little bit different than the year before. Like, are you? I mean, obviously, really good numbers, but are you comfortable as a player, like in that role going forward, if that's what you want?
I think I'm a basketball player. You know, whatever the coach kind of want from me, I'm gonna go out there and do to the best of my abilities. And coach put me in like I said, a little different position this year than I've, been pretty much my whole life. But I think I made the most of it. And like I said, I think I had a pretty good year.
That being said, how do you approach free agency with the role? Do you let it come to you? Do you and your agent aggressively approach it, knowing that you are still restricted? Just maybe the mindset entering what is kind of a new chapter or potentially, a new beginning in some way for you.
Yeah, I think I just got to talk to my agent, and we just move together, move forward together. I haven't thought about it. I was just focused on this year and doing what I can to help my team this year. So now that it's over, now the summer's here, we can dive into that. But I haven't even touched on it.
Hey, so how frustrating was it for you to also have to deal with like the thumb injury as you guys were making that final push as guys are kind of falling out, you're trying to play through it and just not being able to finish the year maybe the way you wanted.
Yeah, I mean, it was very disappointing. Obviously, we wanted to at least get into the play-in and give ourselves a shot, but unfortunately, that didn't happen. And I wish nothing happened to my right hand if I could have been that way. But this is basketball, and little stuff like that happens all the time. So I just did what I could to try to play through it, and gave my team all I had.
And how would you describe year one understand? Just what was that working relationship like, and what did you kind of take away from that experience?
I think like anybody. I mean, it was up and down year. Obviously we had set some goals for ourselves that we didn't meet, but I don't think anybody gave up on the team. I think we all went out there and tried to do our best and played as hard as we could. We just didn't end up getting to where we wanted to get to, but it wasn't because of effort. And at the end of the day, you can look in the mirror and and look at yourself and see that you gave it your all, and that's really all that matters.
You had to deal with the trade rumor stuff, for months basically until the deadline. Was that difficult with that hanging over your head?
Nah, I mean, I've been in trade rumors, my whole career. So at this point, it's really nothing to me. It's just another day.
Heading into the offseason, what are you looking for this offseason? If you can talk about that a little bit in terms of, you know, what would you consider a good offer, a respectful offer, and are you open to, if this team decides to match it, is this a team that you want to stick with?
Like I said, that's a conversation between me and my agent moving forward. But obviously, I would love to be back. Build a good bond here with the coaches and the teammates that are here. So I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind coming back at all.
I guess more to that, how nice would it be to continue to be able to play with, obviously Jay Harden and Bi you've played with so much, but continuing to develop that chemistry with Zion. It seems like you guys have, you see some things maybe that maybe nobody else that has played with him has seen in terms of where he's getting these balls on these alley oops and stuff.
Right. Well, he's a player that I've never. He's a one of a kind player as well. I mean, I've never played with somebody, like that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I think we got the pieces. We just